This is Daily Armenia, CivilNet's daily news digest. Here's what's making headlines in Armenia today. The European Union's official for foreign affairs, Kaja Kallas, has proposed extending the mandate for its observer mission in Armenia through February 2027, according to Radio Free Europe, which has sent an inquiry to the EU for further details. Member states have welcomed the proposal and are currently discussing the necessary legal acts with the relevant bodies of the Council of the European Union. The Council's decision on the extension is expected in the coming days, Kallas explained. The EU deployed its civilian monitors to Armenia in February 2023 with a 2-year mandate after Azerbaijan launched an offensive into Armenian territory several months prior. The mission monitors and reports on the situation on the Armenian-Azerbaijani border from the Armenian side only, as the offer to also operate on the Azerbaijani side was flatly rejected. The mission's presence has triggered outrage in Baku, with President Ilham Aliyev and other senior officials denouncing it as a hostile move and repeatedly demanded its removal, even making it one of the preconditions for signing a normalization deal with Yerevan. Russia has also criticized the mission, with Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov labeling it counterproductive, and the country's security agency, the FSB, accusing the EU of espionage. Aliyev has repeatedly threatened force against the mission should it touch the border, most recently in an interview earlier this week, and it is known to have come under Azerbaijani sniper fire in August 2023. In response to the Azerbaijani threats, Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan expressed an openness to removing the observers from the border, but only in sections that have officially been demarcated. Last October, Armenia's Foreign Minister Ararat Mirzoyan said that the mission has been crucial in preventing Azerbaijan from escalating the border crisis. Since its deployment, there hasn't been any major escalation. It works. It really works. And we highly appreciate the effort of the European Union, he said. The Armenian community in Los Angeles has been deeply affected by the ongoing wildfires, which have completely destroyed the Sahad Mesrop Armenian Christian School in Altadena, along with the homes of many community members. I am sorry for the losses of our compatriots in Los Angeles. I have no words for my friends who lost their homes in the Pacific Palisades and Altadena-Pasadena wildfires, said the High Commissioner for Diaspora Affairs Zare Sinanian, a former member of Glendale City Council in the area. The raging fires have impacted thousands of Armenian families who have been forced to evacuate their homes, and Armenian churches and community centers have opened their doors to any person who is in need as a result. The major Eaton fire was first reported on Tuesday evening near Pasadena, which is a major Armenian population center, especially for those originally from Lebanon. In addition, 4 other separate fires are also active, most notably the Palisades fire in the star-studded enclave of Malibu, which has already burned at least 1,000 structures, making it the most destructive in the city's history. Currently, there are 10 known fatalities from the fire, though that number is expected to rise. According to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, no Armenian citizens are known to be among the victims. The ministry expressed its condolences to all those affected by the fires, and noted that the Consulate General in Los Angeles continues to operate normally, and is in constant contact with local authorities and community organizations. CivilNet and other international fact-checking organizations have addressed Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg in an open letter, urging the company to reverse its decision to end its fact-checking program in the United States, which it announced on Wednesday. The letter highlights the significant progress made since the program's launch in 2016. The initiative has been praised for reducing the spread of false information across Meta's platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Threads, without censoring users. The signatories reject Zuckerberg's claim that the program has become a tool for censorship, stressing that fact-checkers operate under strict, nonpartisan standards verified by the International Fact-Checking Network. The freedom to say why something is not true is also free speech, the signatories argue. The fact-checkers also expressed alarm over the potential global implications of Meta's decision, which is seen as a concession to the incoming Trump administration. While the program's discontinuation currently applies only to the US, they warned that expanding it to other countries could result in severe consequences, particularly in vulnerable regions where misinformation can incite violence, destabilize governments, and even cause genocide. The letter concludes, "The decision to end Meta's third-party fact-checking program is a step backward for those who want an internet prioritizing accurate and trustworthy information. As journalists, we remain steadfast in our commitment to the freedom of the press, ensuring that the pursuit of truth endures as a cornerstone of democracy." CivilNet joined Meta's fact-checking program last July, becoming the first Armenian media organization to do so, in which native Armenian language fact-checkers review and rate the accuracy of content in the country. Check out our interview about the making of Armenia's first ever American romantic comedy film. Comedian and actor Kev Orkian, who appears in the film, tells us about the unique challenges and opportunities to blend Armenian culture and storytelling with the Hollywood rom-com format, as well as the significance of this cinematic milestone for the country's burgeoning film industry. You can find a link to it in this video's description. And finally, the CivilNet number of the day is 384. That's because athletes representing Armenia won 384 medals in various competitions in 2024, according to the country's sports minister, Zhana Andreasyan, who announced this at a press conference on Wednesday. Nearly one-third of those medals were gold, and 50 were earned by female athletes. And as always, please follow CivilNet for the latest news and independent reporting from our contributors on the ground here in Armenia.